Hi everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing these rechargeable magnetic hand warmers, two in a pack. I got these from my husband and I really wanted to review these because I'm absolutely loving them. It's freezing in the UK at the moment, so I thought it's something I could share with you and you might be able to pick these up, check them out. So it has 4 heat settings and also they double up as a power bank. Now this video is actually not sponsored. This is my honest experience, what I like, what I don't like about it, what I actually think these are worth buying for. So inside the box, what you get is you get two separate hand warmers. As I said, you get a charging wire, which is slightly unusual because you've got this and this kind of two C's coming out of one wire, and also you get two wrist straps. That's quite handy. You can clip it on so you won't lose them, and you have an instruction booklet as well, which is very simple to operate, to be honest. Only a couple of pages, but it's very self-explanatory. And each unit has a metal outer casting and also a digital display showing battery percentage, which again I think is very handy. One main button to control everything. So they designed to be used together or separately, which is actually more useful than it sounds, especially if you are sharing one in each pocket, or you can even have one charging and then you just use the other one. Let's talk about build quality. These feel solid, not plasticky, not flimsy, and they've got a bit of weight to them, which tells you there is a decent battery inside. The magnetic connection is strong, as you can hear it. They don't fall apart in the bag, but they also separate easily when you want to use them individually. Size wise, they are about palm size, so my hands are quite big. I'm 7.5 gloves size, so but they fit comfortably in the hands, so you can either wear it like this or use it like this or this. There is no right and wrong way really, but um, but they fit comfortably in your coat pocket without being too bulky. The digital screen, as I showed you, are a big plus because it's always good to see how much battery life there is, because you don't really want to run out when you're out and about. It's always good to kind of make sure that there is enough charge in them. So it's definitely a big plus, because I like being able to actually see the battery percentage rather than just guessing. Well, we all know that, right? The heat levels and performances, they have 4 heat levels. How you do it is you put it on and you press the buttons. So it is only one button, so it's very simple to operate. So you can see level 1 to go up to level 4. And I can feel the heat coming through already. So they heat up really quickly. And level 1 and 2 are the most gentle warmth. Obviously I've ramped them up to level 4 and I can really feel the heat coming through now. So I'm going to turn these down. Oh, this is getting really hot very quickly. So level 1, as I said, is gentle warmth. So ideal if you're indoors commuting or just trying to stop your hands getting cold rather than actively warming them up. Level 3 is when you really start feeling the heat. Great for outdoors walks, standing around waiting for the bus, waiting for the train. We all know, we all been there. And cold hands also after being outside when you get in and you just need a little bit of extra warmth. And level 4 is really when it gets properly warm. So if you got very cold hands or circulation issues, this level does the job. But I wouldn't leave it on max constantly because it would definitely drain the battery quite quickly. The heat comes through evenly, not in patches, which is brilliant, and heats up pretty quickly. As you could see, it literally takes seconds rather than minutes. The battery life, well, it really depending on which heat setting you use. If you use it on a lower heat setting, it would last you obviously a lot longer than if you put it up to level 4. Then that would really drain the battery, I can imagine, quite drastically. And what I like about it, because it's a 2-pack one, you can rotate them, or you can keep charging one of them while you're using the other one, or just make sure that you got one ready. The battery percentage display really helps with like keeping an eye on the battery, and when you know that when you need charging. The power bank function is really, I think, is superb, because it is, well, it's a bonus rather than a main feature, because it's perfect when you need a little bit of boost for your phone, earbuds, or smaller devices as well. Obviously, it's not going to replace a dedicated power bank, dedicated power bank, but as an emergency top up, especially when you're out hiking or just generally, you can't get to a plug, it's really, really useful. For example, for camping or travel or cold weather days out, that's a big plus. So, who are these good for? Well, I think these are particularly good for people with cold hands or circulation issues. I do get cold hands and cold feet, so I really, really like these. They are really perfect for me. And when you're out, walking the dog, or commuting, or when you're out going to a football match, or when it's just generally freezing outside and you just feel that you can't really get your hands and extremities warmed up, I think it's a really good option to have. And also when you're camping, hiking, or playing golf, anyone who doesn't want disposable hand warmers. And they also good if you prefer reusable gear, just like us. I try to use reusable as much as I can, and don't really want to keep buying single-use warmers every winter. So again, it's good for the planet and good for our pocket as well. So let's do a quick pros and cons. So pros: strong heat output, but you could see how quickly it actually heated up. The battery display is clear, and I think it works really well, gives a good indication. And it has 2 separate units, reusable and rechargeable, and a power bank feature, which obviously I have to mention. Cons: that is slightly heavier than disposable warmers. Highest heat setting drains battery a lot faster, and the metal body can feel hot on max without gloves. So make sure that you keep an eye on that, because you don't want to get your hands exposed to extreme heat. I mean, extreme heat meaning obviously common sense, pop it in the gloves. You could see when I put it up to level 4, it really, really heated up, and because of the metal casting, it can get quite hot, but really nothing deal breaking. But still worth knowing. The final verdict. So overall, I think these are solid, practical buy if you genuinely struggle with cold hands or spend time outdoors. They are not gimmicky. They actually do what they claim. And I like that they are simple to use. One button. I mean, it doesn't get any more simpler than that. No messing about. So if you want a reusable alternative to disposable hand warmers, these are definitely worth considering. I'm going to pop a link below. As I said, this is not a sponsored video, but I just thought I wanted to share this with you, especially now that it's really, really cold in the UK. I thought it was too good to keep it for myself. So the link will be down in the description. It's going to be an Amazon affiliate link, which means if you buy this item through that link, I really would appreciate. I would get a small commission as an Amazon associate member. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking it out. So can't wait to make the most of this year. Before I go, I'm just going to quickly show you where to charge up this hand warmer. So you just flick it up from the side. It's a silicone kind of cover. You can pop your charging cable in there, and the same for the other one as well. So please make sure you let me know in the comment what you think of this one. Do you think it's gimmicky, or is it something that you've been using or you want to try out? But in the meantime, don't forget to check out my Osprey Daylight Plus review, one of our favorite family bags. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Make sure you stay nice and toasty. Take care. Goodbye for now.
You're as cold as ice.